welcome to class today. My name is Julie Shane and we'll be doing a 15-minute lunch break yoga class. So a lot of people think 15 minutes isn't long enough, but it is just the right amount of time to feel awesome. So you don't need any props today and we'll get started. So we make the most of these 15 minutes. Go ahead and begin at the top of your mat. You can let your feet be about hip width apart or hip bone width apart. Let your hands just rest by your sides, fingers facing or palms facing forward. Take a second just to close your eyes to welcome yourself to your practice today. Start to feel yourself rooting down through your feet, feeling supported and stable and strong here. And then from that grounding that you feel through your feet, start to feel the freedom and flexibility and energy rising up all the way out through the crown of the head. With an inhale, start to bring your hands up over your head, touch your palms, and then exhale, you're going to bend the knees back into like a little chair pose. Pause, and then inhale, bring yourself up. We'll do this just a few times to get things moving. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, sit back. Let's do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, sink down through the heels. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, sit down. Pause and hold for 5 breaths here. Make sure the weight is all the way back into the heels. You should be able to lift all of your toes up off the mat. And you're just barely hugging the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, start to bring yourself back up to that standing position. And begin to take your arms and just swing them around as loose and as freely as possible. Get a bit of rotation in the spine. Maybe it moves just a little bit into the hips. It's a nice way to get energy moving after sitting or working for the morning. Tired and hot. And slow it down. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time we're going to bend forward. If you need to bend the knees, go ahead. If you can reach the hands down to the ground, fine too. Allow the chin to come towards the chest and just shake the head, yes and no, a few times. And this time, rather than bringing the weight back to the heels, start to rock the weight forward into the balls of the feet. And put a little bend in your knees. We're going to take the right foot and step it to the back of the mat. You're going to take the right hand just inside the left foot, and then inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, left hand outside the left foot, reach the right arm up. Do that again, both sides, inhaling, sweeping up, exhaling, coming back in. 1 more on each side, so 3 times total. Drop the back knee down, inhale, sweep the arms up. Allow the hips to push forward as you take the right hand to the outer left thigh and reach the left arm back. And start to dip the left hand down, maybe towards the right leg, lift the heart up. And then exhale, take the hands to either side of the front foot and step forward. Inhale, offer the heart forward, and then exhale, come back into your forward fold. Go ahead and bend your knees again. This time, left foot goes back. Keep the left hand inside the foot. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, right hand outside as the left arm comes up. You're engaging the core to help with balance here, so it's just that slight hugging in towards the spine. And then your outer hips are hugging into. Both hands come down as you drop the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hips push forward so you start to open that left hip flexor. Left hand to the outer thigh, reach the right arm back, and you could stay just like that, or maybe dip it down and lift the heart up. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. This time we step back into downward facing dog. Take your feet hip width apart, or maybe a little wider, especially if your hamstrings are feeling tight from sitting all morning. Spread your fingers nice and wide, root down through the fingertips, and start to draw your ears back by your biceps. Inhale, wave your body forward into plank. You're going to keep the toes tucked, start to bend the elbows. You're just going to pull the shoulders back as you lift the heart up into a little modified up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog, 2 more times like that. Inhale forward to plank. Start to bend the elbows as the hips move down, shoulders roll back, heart lifts. Exhale back. 1 more time. Inhale forward. Let the hips sink down, shoulders back. This time drop the knees down. Untuck the toes so the tops of the feet are on the mat and come back into child's pose. Hips to your heels, forehead and tip of the nose to the mat. Inhale, bring yourself back up to all fours. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow, so moving with your own breath. Begin to draw the chin towards the chest as you inhale. Pull the navel even more towards the spine. And then exhale, draw the chest through your arms as you open the throat and look up. Go at your own pace. Just moving the spine, which feels good after sitting. It's good for you. And then make sure you're moving and pushing through the hands and through the feet equally. One more round. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Let's step the right foot between the hands. Dropping the left heel down to come into a warrior one legs. I want you to take your right hand inside the right foot right away. Bend your elbows as much as you can. You kind of come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, press up, and then exhale down. Just do this a few times, as fluid as you can make it. Keep pushing to the outer edge of the back foot. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Adjust your feet so that your heel of the front foot is in line with the back arches of your back foot for warrior 2. Take the palms face up. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, open into triangle pose. So don't concern yourself with the hips to start. Right now we're really trying to just open the chest. So reach the left arm straight up, but then begin to reach it over the ear as you just lift your left hip bone towards the sky and try to roll the chest open. Exhale, take the hands down to the ground, bend the front knee, step back, down dog. Switch sides, left foot comes forward. Drop the right heel down so you have heel to heel alignment for warrior one legs. Take the hands inside the foot, come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, lower down. Legs are strong. Just letting the spine be nice and fluid here. Three more. 2, 1. Readjust your front foot. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Stay for a breath. And turn your palms face up. Inhale, straighten the front leg. You can walk your back foot in a little bit. And then extend forward into triangle. Roll the right shoulder back. Once you feel like you're expanding, expand even more. And take the right arm over the ear. Exhale, drop the right hand down. Bend your front knee. Step forward. Right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, fold in. I'm going to go ahead and separate your feet about the width of the mat. Keep your toes out about 45 degrees. Bend into the knees and come into garland pose. See what your elbows right in front of the shins, thumbs at the hearts that are set a nice relax into the back and steps. And break on the break on the head. Snap and finish. On the able to standing. This is a really nice way to kind of release some of that. And if you can't come come all the way down, that's fine. You can be kind of in this half pose here, just trying to settle in as much as you can. One more breath. Exhale out completely. Inhale, start to come up halfway. Interlace the hands behind the back. Come up all the way. Keep your feet just as they are and fold forward with the knuckles reaching towards the wall in front of you or just in front of you. Exhale, release the hands down, heel, toes, feet back together, all the way together now. So big toes touch. Maybe there's like half an inch between your heels. Bend your knees, bring the weight back. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Or high lunge, chair pose. I see any lunge break too. Take the right hand to the left shoulder. Reach and stretch her, lift the head up into the elbow as much as you can. Exhale, release, change sides, left hand to right shoulder. Inhale, pick your chest up, knee back. Exhale, release, take the hands behind you, try to grab for opposite elbows. Inhale, pull the shoulders back and away from the ears. Straighten the legs all the way, keep the hands as they are. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, fold forward. Spiral the inseam of the inner leg back. You push through the feet. Then exhale, slowly releasing them down, back out, opposite elbows in front of you, and dangle. Bend the knees, come and sit all the way down. Back on your sit bones, one breath in boat pose, just for that bit of core strength here, or just like remembering you have a core. So you can have your shins in line with the knees, or straighten them all the way out. Chest lifts up. Take a nice big breath in, and then hug the knees into the chest. Go ahead and take the left heel and bring it right outside the right hip. Step the right foot across, coming into a twist. If you can't get both sit bones down like this, just extend your left leg straight out, and that'll plop that right sit bone down. Take the right hand behind you, hug the knee in. Inhale, get long through the spine, and then exhale, twist. Go ahead and release, change sides. Right heel outside the left. Cross, and then if you're tilted, same thing by just kicking that right foot out. It'll bring you down. So you really want your sit bones to be down. It's much safer for the back. Hug and twist. So inhale, think I'm getting long through my spine. And then exhale, really just focusing from like the ribs and the chest. Can you twist from there? Inhale, go ahead and come back to the center. Take the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall apart. You can bring the heels in as close as you want. You can get a really nice stretch, having them out further from you too. So just do what feels comfortable here. Inhale, lift the heart up, and then leading with the chest, like you're trying to get your chest to touch your feet first. Come as far forward as your hips will let you. Maybe your elbows can hook in front of the shins. And just enjoy that. So if you're looking for a yoga practice that you can do at work, like if you work in like an office setting and you're at a chair a lot more, I wrote a book for this. You can find it on Amazon. It's like $2 on Amazon. There's a lot of great pictures in there for yoga poses that you can do like actually in an office. If you didn't have the space today, if you saw this, and maybe you're doing it from home, but with like another option, you can go to Amazon.com, and if you type in office yoga, you'll find it in the Kindle book section there. Inhale, bring yourself up. Take your hands outside the knees, bring them together. If you have time for like a 1 to 2 minute shavasana, take it. Lie down now. You can even pause the video, lie down, and then unpause it, and we'll close it then together. If you've got to stick into that 15-minute mark, then you will just go ahead and end in a seated posture. So find yourself sitting tall and comfortably, whatever that means for you today. It's different every day. So find something that works and that feels good. Before you rush off, let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to really recognize how much better you feel, even after just 15 minutes. It doesn't need to be a 60-minute class. In fact, that's really not realistic at all when you're doing something at home or at work. So just thank yourself for making time today to do this. 15 minutes is a long time. You can get a lot done. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Think tall and strong and long. Fill yourself with good energy, meaning be kind to yourself. Talk nicely to yourself. Frame things in a positive way. So stop saying I can't or I won't or I don't. Do. And yes, you are. You are capable of doing all of that. So you did it. You're here. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Namaste. I really so appreciate you guys practicing with me today. If you're looking for more videos, we have one ranging from 10 minutes all the way to 60 minutes. You can find them. They're all free on yoginiology.com/practice. You'll see them all there. And if you want to find that book, I think we'll drop the link below this video here. If you're looking for an at-office solution to yoga, stuff you can do in a chair, it really makes a big difference. It helps to keep you feeling really positive and enthusiastic about what you're doing, or at least gets you through what you're doing. And you really matter, and you're really doing such a great job wherever you are today. Just know that you are valued and you are important, and I really appreciate the work that you are doing today. So thank you all for joining us, and have a great day. Bye.